I'm Kip Gruber, and I'm part of a group of friends of Judy and David for the last 39 years. And we call ourselves the Warsaw Group. Due to the many years that we spent traveling to Warsaw, Virginia, a lake house that my family had, we just bonded through those years. I know we all have our memories of spending time with David, but I thought I'd share a few of mine with you. This shore. David introduced us to the Outer Banks, and in particular Cape Hatteras, where he loved to go every summer. On our yearly beach trips, David loved to explore obscure areas. They might be infested with mosquitoes and ticks and snakes, but none of that deterred David. Judy would say, "David, did you put on that sunscreen? David, did you put on your bug spray?" He would assure her that he had, and he'd go off in his floppy green hat, his sandals, his khaki shorts, and his green long sleeve shirts with his sleeves rolled up. And he'd disappear for hours. Or maybe he'd ride off on his bike, again with his sandals, not wearing a helmet, and I'd be yelling after him, "You're a nut not to wear a helmet." And he'd just wave at me. He loved to sail, and he would always lug his wooden sailboat hundreds of miles, determined to sail in the bay if the weather was perfect. And on the few occasions that it was, he'd go out for hours, which worried us to death. But he was the captain of his ship. Whether he was hiking, biking, or swimming, or sailing, David was a piece of the Outer Banks. There was a playful side of him. When he was done with his adventures, he came to the beach, and he would help our kids build elaborate moats and castles, and head out to float in the ocean on his back with his cushion, and his floppy hat, and his green t-shirt. My girls called him Wild Man. I know it's hard to believe. Which came from David driving his Jeep on the beach at the tip of Cape Hatteras, and he would purposely seek out bumps to scare them. He also loved to scare the girls in the ocean by swimming underwater, grabbing their feet. But what they remember most about David is that he always seemed content. He did what he wanted to do. I think we all know David had a love of history, an inquisitive mind, always looking for interesting facts and information. Judy said he got books every week from Amazon. Always a pile on the table, some are here today. He would dive into those books for hours on end. Or maybe he'd search the internet for things that interested him. David knew a lot, and he had a thirst to learn more, and for adventures to places like Greece, Turkey, his own neighborhood here in Alexandria, or finding new trails to explore around town. A common saying when we didn't know something was, "Ask David." David was known to procrastinate. Judy has a theory that maybe he left us to avoid having to fix his boat, or do some of the chores Judy wanted to do around the house. But my theory is he wanted to get out of having to vote this fall. I went to their basement recently, and I was amazed to see the projects that he had going on, the things he had collected. He's a conservationist, a collector, a recycler, a restorer, tinker, all those words come to mind. If you didn't want it, David would. Unless Judy said, "David, you cannot bring that home." She would try to throw some of David's stuff away, only to find it back in the basement days later. She should have used the neighbor's trash can. David could be stubborn and independent. He went at his own pace. You couldn't rush David. He wanted to read roadside signs or search for hours for morels in the woods in Brown Town. He was always lagging behind. The question we loved to ask was, "Where's David?" Jill and I periodically go to a monastery on Sunday Mass. And the monks celebrate Mass in a very slow and deliberate manner. We're usually several verses ahead when they say the Lord's Prayer. The monks are trying to teach us to slow down, to listen to the words and contemplate their meaning. Last week we were at the beach with Judy, and I floated in the ocean, just letting things slow down like David would. I closed my eyes. I felt the motion of the water, the intense heat of the sun on my head, the strength of the wind, the taste of the salt, and the pounding of the surf, and I felt the soothing of the water. I tried not to rush through the moment. So what did we learn from David? Are we in too big of a hurry to enjoy the moment? Do we understand the purpose of things and what history has taught us? Can we slow down enough to see what's right in front of us? Because I think that's what David would want us to do. So where's David now? Or wherever you choose to believe, let's hope that David's still exploring and enjoying his journey at his own pace. So, to David.